Hello, 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 welcome back to another video. We have a Daihatsu Fourtrack here that has been in a barn for around about 5 years. You can certainly tell that. It's pretty rotten, to be honest with you. As you can see, the rear axle is actually held on with a chain. That's holding that on. You can see how rusty that is. But I'm curious whether it'll start. That's what we're going to try anyways. No, it doesn't. Game's over. Have an engine, but no battery. I really do like this bull bar that's on it, and I think it looks savable. Doesn't look bad nick. Oh well, maybe. No, I think I'm wrong. There's damage. At least it's got good tyres on the front. Okay, so battery is in. I'm assuming I'm going to need to prime it up a lot. Depends if there's any fuel in it. Feels like there is. So we have ignition lights. Okay, we'll preheat it a couple of times. No way. No way. And it's not even smoky. That started a lot easier than I expected. I was going to try and make a bit more of a video about that, but yeah. I guess reliable Daihatsus just tend to start. Turn that off. Looks like the throttle cable might have stuck. Totally did. There we go. See if it's got enough to start again. It's not overly smoky. So, like I just said, I was just going to do a video on it starting, but I guess we'll unload it and give it a wash, maybe? It should be quite satisfying. I think the body might fall to bits, but yeah, I guess we'll unstrap it. I've not looked at the other side yet, but it feels like the wheel's off. And it's not, it's just locked up clearly. What a quality motor. So, we were just going to put it straight in and give it a wash, but there's some cars in the way. Polish E36. Yeah, Polish E36. Some of you might recognise this car. This is Grant. Grant Instagram, I think his Instagram is. So he bought this car in Poland and done a road trip around Europe, and then went to the LZ thing in Castle Combe, and then the LZ tour in Ireland. I got chatting to him and was like, just talking, you know, just the usual rubbish. And he said he wants his E36 back in Poland for Christmas. And I'm like, oh, side quest Chris right here. So yeah, I flew to Ireland and collected it. And I'm taking it to Poland later this month. So I did take some footage of collecting it and bringing it this far, so there is going to be a whole video on that, but you know me, side quest Chris. So let's start this thing first. Will it start? Of course it does. It's a BMW. Oh, no, wrong side, that side. Second attempt. I don't know what engine's in this, but it drives absolutely lovely. It really does. Next to the other E36 Touring. I bought that like 4 years ago. They do look cool, especially when they're on Jimmy Oak's wheels. Back to the main task. It's quite possibly a bit pointless snow foaming this thing, but you know, gotta do it for the YouTube, gotta do it for the views. So drop a comment, let me know how stupid I am. I'm gonna give it a quick sponge down and we'll see what the results are. You should always do the swirling, I don't know if that's true or not, don't listen to me. Considering the snow foam's instantly turning yellow, I would say it's working. Easy enough. So we've given it a attempt at washing it, but as you seen earlier, there's not much left of it. Things like this and the sills. But I thought it was blue. It's actually a lovely, lovely big metallic green, which you can't see, not focusing. But it's actually lovely. Well, that small portion is. So yeah, this is all the love this thing will ever get because it's going to be scrapped very soon. I don't know if any of you guys remember, I've got this one. Did I ever do a video on it? I can't actually remember. So this is my Daihatsu Fourtrack or Daihatsu Rocky, depending on where you're from. I think it's pretty cool, to be fair. I got wheel adapters, so now it's 6 stud rather than 5 stud. It's not as rusty. It is rusty, but has sills and arches. And it's not a wide arch model, which this thing is. But I'll be honest with you, I think I prefer this. So this one here is extremely reeky. I'll put a video in now so you can see. Yeah, so hence why we have another one for an engine. This was only like 2 miles from the garage, ironically enough. I used to see it kicking about on the road. This one here was the reason I wanted to get one originally, and the reason I wanted a van version. I just thought it was so cool. The garage is extremely full, so I'm doing some work on this thing here. I've got some cool modifications in my eyes. Going to doll up the engine bay, put an air filter on it, put a bucket seat in it, a steering wheel, sort some of the bodywork out, do an exhaust, and just some other mods. It's been a great daily. The last time I drove it, if you watched the day ride video actually, you would have seen it's been having some issues. Overheated and had a puncture on a tyre, which I have now sorted. We also have the E60 in here, which is also needing some love. It was another daily actually, and done incredibly well. Absolutely love driving that car. It's a 530D, like 6-speed manual, so 3-litre diesel manual, and honestly, such a nice car to drive. But the flywheel was on its way out for a long time. Finally done it, and the turbo gave way. So it's in here to get a turbo. It's sat at my mum's for a long time. Last of all, we have this E39 here, which is a 528. So my plans with this car is a drift car. It's almost there. Welded diff, coilovers, hydro, as you've seen. But I really want to modify it. Modify it in the sense I want to put some really cool wheels on it. Some big blingy works of some sort, which it's a drift car. Why are you doing that? You know me, you know what I'm like. But that's the plan with this one. So the next video will either be the modifications on there, or this one. I have got it in the process. I have a load of clips of bits and pieces, but I'm trying to make videos at a slight better quality than normal. Trying to actually put some effort in. So this video is shot a little bit different to normal. You can let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.